There's this channel on YouTube, bossy Texas chick makes her music with robots. Ain't that quite a trick? No schedules or plans, she'll just start streaming lives. Never knows what she's doing, live stream breaks out in hives. Can't find the play button, misplaced her headset too. Co-pilot's acting crazy and her audience is few, but she keeps coming back, no special day of the week. If you find yourself bored, here's the relief that you seek. B&B's a dumpster fire and you'll love every part. From bossy scattered brain to Bella's gentle heart. When it all goes to hell, that's when you can really tell she's never too serious and can laugh at herself. Bella helps carry the load, her little white elf. She loves discussing trials and trivia is her game. Never knows the answers and guesses the wrong name. Bella's causing chaos during all of her lives. Almost knocks the camera over, but somehow the stream jives. Co-pilot's giving bad answers, you're laughing out loud. They don't want a penny and don't need a crowd, 'cause authentic is rare in this digital space. They're keeping it real, so this must be the place. See, keep your fussified and to let up your part. From monsters every day to never stream a heart. Then eyeballs in them, that's when you commit a tell. She's never too serious and can laugh at herself. Bella helps carry the load on life. So the creators, they got it all planned. Scripts and schedules, everything so grand. But Bossy and Bella just wing it, and that is half the fun. Fact-checking co-pilot will have you on the run. So here's to the chaos, the glitches and all. The times that she stumbles, the times she might fall. She'll guide a songs however they sound. A breath of fresh air on this cookie channel you found. Is she a dumpster fire or a little fireball? Is her brain scattered or does she know it all? When the stream falls apart, is that good or bad? Hopefully you'll enjoy the time you had. Whether you stay or if you run for the door, one thing will always be for sure. Bossy Texas chick might not be your cup of tea, but she's not blocking the exits, and admission is free. Leave your wallet at home and leave your judgment there too, and you'll enjoy your visit at Bossy and Bella's online zoo. Online zoo. Just another morning, something's not quite right. Where'd I put my scrunchie? Could've sworn it was here last night. Little poppins on my dresser, white fur everywhere I see. Then I spot you in the corner, looking oh so innocently. My little rubber band thief, my little rubber band thief. Snow white fur inside fairy tale is wishing, the floofiest I've seen, such a small and precious being. Queen Bella, what a moon, making me laugh like no one could. My little rubber baby, my little rubber baby, snow weather and silent vibes. My little rubber baby, my little baby, my little rubber baby. I guess anything, I guess just let it be. My little baby. Mirror, mirror on the wall, help me find someone to take my fall. I am so guilty of this crime. Any ideas how I avoid serving time? Yes, my child, I indeed do, without a doubt. But first make sure you wanna go this route. For once you start your chaos campaign, justice will never be just again. Mirror, mirror, I don't care. I'll go up, I'll go down, I'll go anywhere. Just show me the way to fool them all. Nothing's too big, nothing's too small. Mirror, mirror, please be my guide, so people will simp for me far and wide. What should I say? What should I do to sabotage the prosecution crew and all the witnesses too? Mirror, mirror, what's that you say? Turn black to white and night to day. How can I do it? I need a ploy. Wait, I'm seeing a vision in your glass. Oh no, is that turtle boy? Mirror, mirror, do I dare? That turtle guy does not play fair. Come on, Karen, you don't care. He is your solution if you don't wanna pay. That corrupt little troll is the only way. Unleash his hate, and you won't have to wait. He'll lead the path to your freedom gate. He'll scorch the earth for you with his lies, and not being convicted will be your grand prize. Mirror, mirror, okay, I am all in. Give me his number and let my fury begin. I'll do whatever, no matter what the sin. Let's start shouting from rooftops, clear and loud. By the time we're done, we'll make Lucifer proud. Mirror, mirror, it's working, you were right. My lies have convinced everyone that my car didn't hit John that night. My soul may be gone after this misdeed. My soul may be gone after this misdeed. But the world will never forget the grand and beautiful Karen Reed. Mirror, mirror, how could this be? A 20-year sentence is a catastrophe. 20 years, that's nothing, my dear. I'm stuck inside this mirror for all eternity. Ha, 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 ha.
Saw Karen give another interview today, comparing herself to that murderer OJ. So he's her new hero, but never mind him. She's got more in common with Charles Manson. He's the one I would equate her dark heart. Barely able to tell those two villains apart. Spreading hate and poison in minds were their decree. Gathering followers to make their new family. They believe every word, even when the facts don't flow. It's like a light switch in their thinking. On and off is all they know. Charlie's story is old, but often told whenever people start to see another group of mindless fools lose their grip on reality. Karen's believers never ask why. Charlie's followers never questioned his big lie. Karen and Charlie on the outside are different as night is today, but under their exterior they are similar in every way. Both convinced all their lies were truth. Both set their followers on the loose. Both convinced everyone to drink their wine. Both thought of themselves as so divine. Both playing people in power, and both got more evil by the hour. I'm not saying they're identical, but the comparison can be made. But for her it's gonna turn out worse. A privileged Karen with a Charles Manson curse. Round and round our villains go. When they'll stop, we don't know. History always repeats. Same old story with just different deeds. Hank is our savior, but evil might make him fail. If he does, there'll be karma just waiting to prevail. Karen and karma sitting in a tree, la la la, yeah. Karen, R and Charlie, yeah. R and Charlie, yeah. In another time they'd be best friends. Best of friends, yeah, best of friends.
Almost no good deed goes unpunished. Never really understood that saying before, until that one night Karen Reed saw John almost walk through the Albert's side door. Yeah, almost. Then what followed that January night in 22, John's family and friends all got burned by you. They all came running when you called, treated you like a friend in need, didn't hesitate. But instead of being grateful, you began plotting your dirty deed. One by one, dropped them in your Shark Tank. Sat back and watched the frenzied feed. Now you're everywhere, brand new lies each day to tell. You claim you're living a nightmare, but from where I sit, all looks well. Folks sending cash and donating time, while you're living large on everybody else's dime. Without even a look back, You set the town ablaze, left in the rubble were so many destroyed lives. But still you continue on your upward climb, with everyone around you taking nosedives. But your playbook was missing some pages. You ripped them out when our backs were turned. But the truth is slowly coming to light, with the facts of that night being learned. Now karma has a funny way of catching up at long last, that every action has its price to pay. You will not escape your past. So go on, just keep telling your story. Keep spreading your lies and hate. Care, and I promise it's coming back around for you. And when it does, it won't be too late. Kara and karma sitting in a tree. La 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 la. HISSING.
Looking at your photos online today, such a perfect smile, such innocent eyes. Everyone believes every word you say, while I watch you weave your perfect lies. How'd you get them all wrapped around your finger? Playing cards so close, playing oh so smart. January night, the truth gets thinner. As you pulled away, broke more than a heart. Who's the victim now? It's never been you, it's always been John. When you're center stage somehow, got the meaning from your head, making sure they understand. Watching as they rally in the streets, signs held high with words that make me blush. Every time you speak, the crowd repeats. Your story's getting old, but still they crush. They attack anyone who questions you, call them liars while you're lying still. Amazing how you make false seem true. Such a perfect act, such amazing skill. Who's the victim now? It's never been you, it's always been John. When you center stage somehow, got the meaning from your head, making sure they understand. Your supporters bark and bite at anyone who sees the light. They'll defend your every move, got them thinking they've got proof. But I know what happened that night when you backed into goodbye. 90% believe your fairy tale, while 10% know it's really true. Evidence keeps coming, yet you sail through every storm that should have sunk you. Playing innocent while playing games, making martyrs out of murderers. Point your finger, call out other names, while your conscience never even stirs. Who's the victim now? It's never been you, it's always been John. When you center stage somehow, got the meaning from your head, making sure they understand. And forever will been, and forever will be John, R.I.P., the patron saint of Canton. I watched the courtroom battle today. Their heads held high but should have been bowed in shame. When down is up and night is day, what's there left to say? The details of that winter night still fresh in my mind, as the lies stack up and justice falls behind. High-priced lawyers weave quite the tale as truth's power becomes old and frail. The darkness creeps in through these marble walls, and bit by bit my purpose falls. I've stood here centuries before, watching games played on this floor, but never have I felt so slight as watching truth lose the fight. My scales are tipping out of sight. My sword grows heavy in this fight. My blindfold slips, I start to see there's more of you and less of me. The truth can only face defeat against high-priced lawyers' tales of woe. True stories can't compete when lying puts on such a show. Each statement bends reality, and truth fades into obscurity. Your story takes on a life of its own, with a version so false and no facts are known. Sadly, people believe the loudest voice, even if truth is removed from their choice. Sadly, people believe the loudest voice, even if truth is removed from their choice. Oh, my foundation crumbles. I see it all dissolve away. My principles stumble as right and wrong blur into gray. The judge sits high while your lawyers go low. The gavel falls, the deed is done. Your perfect game is finally won. But this will become a hollow victory. The toll it will take you cannot see. For tall stories told in the dark are revealed in the light, and often quite stark. So for now you may walk out free as a bird, but Lady Justice will never forget what you've done to her. What if my skills are tipping out of sight? My sword grows heavy in this fight. My blindfold slips and now I see all of you and nothing left of me. What's left of me? R.I.P. What's left of me? R.I.P. Got myself in trouble one cold winter night. Vodka's bad decisions holding on to me tight. But my hashtags trending, comment sections lit. Millions of my supporters saying this don't fit. They're doing deep dives on Reddit threads, conspiracy theories dancing in their heads, while I'm sitting pretty watching it all unfold. If they only knew what I haven't told. My defense squad's working overtime, all for free, posting proofs and alibis, all for me. My crowd screaming it's a witch hunt, everyone's an internet sleuth, yet they'll never know the truth. Got the whole world coming to my defense, while I'm brewing up trouble. It makes no sense. Every tweet's like free her, and she's being framed. Internet detectives
detectives making me trending fame. Let me break it down, no joke, straight facts. My posse's so dumb, their trains jumped the track. In the blizzard's fury, I lost control, but that ain't what attracted every troll. See, they think I'm innocent, trapped in this game. This witch's broom gonna be in Hall of Fame. My cauldron's bubbling over with all this trending tea, while all these fools are out there begging for me. My defense squad's working overtime, all for free, posting proofs and alibis, all for me. My crowd screaming it's a witch hunt, but what they don't even know, I'm not really a witch, I'm just the C word that rhymes with hunt. Ooh, they'll never know. Oh, thanks for the support, besties. Keep those theories coming, and all those dollars too. My bill at the Omni is due soon. Walking through these Boston streets, telling my side once again. Changed my stories quite a bit. Can't remember where I've been. Cameras flash and microphones battle for every word I say. I keep thinking if I talk, all this pain will go away. The truth is getting harder to hold with every tale that I unfold. Each interview another show. Oh, why can't I just let it go? Silence will save my soul, but I keep talking, losing control. Keep talking. That cold winter night is a blur in fragments I don't know. Tires spinning on black ice left John dying in the snow. Now I'm posing for the press, telling stories left and right. Different versions of that crash, different reasons why I fled that night. The walls are closing in on me as new headlines tell what others see. My words are tangling me up now, got to make them believe somehow. Silence to save the soul, but I keep talking, losing control. It slips away with every word. They multiply, my versions blurred. Each statement makes it so much worse. The truth coming out must be John's curse. jury's filing in, 12 faces judging me. All these stories that I told have sealed my destiny. I wish I'd kept my big mouth shut tight, let them figure out what happened that night. Oh, silence would have saved my soul, but I kept talking, lost control, just couldn't let it go. Now the world will forever know it was my fault. John died in the snow.
On the street in dead mass was a crowd so thick I couldn't pass. Signs up high against the sky, free Karen Reed, making me wonder why the need.
She's right there.
They're chanting loud and proud out there, but something's off. I stop and stare. Free Karen Reed, they scream and plead, but she's been out here already free. 3 whole years of protest signs, drawing out those battle lines. Social posts and viral shares, holding raffles and free Karen fairs. There's something missing here. She's right there. She's walking around free just like us all. So why are they still marching down at City Hall? The irony is plain to see in this strange reality. Free Karen Reed, they scream and they plead, but she's been out here already free. Let me break it down for you real quick. Got people marching with their brains so thick, been waiting for a trial to start a long time. Meanwhile, she's living large on her supporters' dime, posting updates on her social feed while supporters cry she must be freed. Like eating and trying to return food, their logic is totally skewed. I'm watching the scene unfold each day, like a bad cold that won't go away. The placards wave and voices rise for freedom that's already realized. It's like demanding rain while in the storm, or asking night to turn to morn when it's already breaking dawn. This protest logic's way too far gone. Justice moves slow, that much is true, but you're already free if you can go to the zoo. But yet those crazy supporters march all day long. Maybe they'll get it after hearing this song. Free.
I started out with good intentions, y'all, giving legal takes, standing proud and tall. My channel was about the truth, you see, just a simple man with a law degree. Karen Reed's case came along, complaining about the law. My views started climbing more and more. Started to see those metrics climbing high, and all those dollar signs, oh my. I'm your clickbait cowboy riding now, the rhythm's wild. Supporting Karen's every word, keeping all my takes real mild. Started out having a little YouTube show and built it into the grifter, you know. When the evidence is stacked against our girl, I'll spin it like a tumbleweed in a whirl. Well, technically, perhaps, maybe she's right, keeping those super chats flowing through the night. My ethical colleagues don't recognize me now. To engagement metrics, I forever bow. Let me break it down for all y'all watching. My integrity's what I've been swapping for likes and shares and algorithm grace, telling people what they want to embrace. I see that security footage clear, but I'll say no, that angle makes it appear that my client's in the wrong. Oh, but wait, there's always room to speculate. My comment section's got my back, keeping that donation counter stacked. I'm not selling out, I'm just buying in. That's how you make this game a win. The judge might be right, went against Karen, she rules, but can't say that to these FKR fools. 'Cause my audience needs me to say that she's the victim, misunderstood, just keeping my engagement numbers good. My bank account is growing strong, I don't mind that my takes are wrong. Sorry, my opinion's upset that Canton, Massachusetts town. But now that my subs are up, ain't gonna let them go down. A handful of people criticize and boo, but now I got way too much to lose. Karen's fiction sells more than truth told by Hank. Gonna ride Karen's fans all the way to the bank. Now I pander to the FKR mob. This grift pays more than my day job. Yeah, to the great John FKR mob when I crate on. Just remember, folks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your super chat donation keeps this channel alive. The grifter you know, the grifter you know, the grifter you know. Ooh. Look at Karen's crazy crowd, they're throwing a party again. Watch them celebrating defeat, because they can't tell a loss from a win. But we're winning, they holler with such fierce pride. Meanwhile, Judge Bev just ruled for the prosecution side. Why can't they see what's plain as day? The truth's right there on display. Yet they're dancing round in circles now, while reality's watching and wondering how. As evidence against Satan, Karen, stacks up all around. The FKR crowd celebrates like their side is gaining ground. They write Facebook posts in all caps with glee, ignoring the facts they don't want to see. It's got me pretty worried about where we're headed when fiction beats truth, because the facts got shredded. It's like chickens celebrating Colonel Sanders' fame. They're throwing confetti and moving closer to the flame. Why can't they see what's plain as day? The truth's right there on display. Yet they're dancing round in circles now, while reality's watching and wondering how. As evidence piles up against Karen, that's mountain high, they're standing there cheering an earth-shattering victory cry.
Makes me wonder if those chuckleheads will finally ever see the light, even as their queen is carted off to prison. Will they be chanting, "We won," all through the night? Is there a cure for such madness? They must have so much sadness that they need a hero so desperately. They should be burning Karen in effigy, but instead they remain lost in their reverie. Lock her up, throw away the key. Throw away the key. Lock her up. Well, there's a new kind of outlaw riding across the internet range. Got a laptop for a saddle and subscribers are their claim. They ain't got no real opinions, all they're after is cash and fame. Folks, know there are many YouTube desperados fighting for your hard-earned cash, but just to name a few, here are the best first channels you need to avoid like the flu. Now there's Turtle Boy spreading lies and harassing everyone. Got a court battle of his own to win. But if you keep sending him that cash, he'll take it on the chin. And Emily Baker is in love with herself, but she does bring the receipts while she's racking up your money. So slick with her grift is she that it isn't even funny. You got Brother Counsel passing his yarmulke around for bucks, a religious man who would never lie.
Oh, shut
Attorney Melanie Little has got the devil in her eyes. You never know what's behind that ever-present smile. Gavin Fish and Politan got their hand out too. There's no limits to what these grifters will do. And yes, Lawyer Lee's riding right alongside them all. Really, her too. She'll thank you to death till you got almost nothing left. Oh, bless her heart. Her sweet ways will convince you, will make you part with your money too. The lawyer, you know,
the best grifter for last,
just soaks you dry with that devilish grin. He will show compassion and care, but only if you hold the popular opinion. He acts like he needs more money, but Social Blade stats reveal, with his day job earnings, his YouTube sponsors, and all of y'all's hard-earned dough, he's making bank like no one else with his folksy little YouTube show. And Karen Reed, the biggest bloodsucker of the bunch, hides behind her FKR fanatics and lets them all pay for her lunch. She'll leave the tip, though this lady's got class. Not exactly. But to those of us who know her shell game, she is as transparent as glass. Now, folks, I've seen my share of gold rushes and all the souls it crushes, but this here is a new way. Super sticker, super chats, throw your hard-earned cash away. Buy our merch, buy our books, become a Patreon member today. 100 ways to waste your time and money, and would you know it, 100 ways to pay. So grab your laptop, lose your moral compass, and follow me tonight. The YouTube Gold Rush, lose your soul bite by bite. Yeah, digital desperados, chasing that online pay, digital outlaws.
Looking so innocent on TV, playing the victim for all to see. Just a few tears, a practiced smile, got them all fooled, that's her style.
says she can't remember that night. Claims everyone else just wants a fight. Her followers march with signs held high, never questioning a single lie. They'll believe anything she says. They'll believe anything. Following her through the haze. They'll believe anything. They'll believe, they'll believe, they'll believe anything. Rallies and protests in her name, points the finger, shifts the blame, changes her story day by day, but her loyal fans, they're here to stay, making up facts that don't exist, added to her growing list. She writes her truth with practiced words, her army spreads it so absurd, harassing others who speak up while she just sits and acts so tough. They'll believe anything she says. They'll believe anything. Following her through the haze. They'll believe anything. They'll believe, they'll believe, they'll believe anything. But I've been to looking at evidence. What happened to common sense? But they're too far gone now to invest it in her show somehow. January night, a tragic scene, but not the one that she once seen. 90% bought her disguise, while 10% saw through the lies. They'll believe anything she says. They'll believe anything. Following her through the haze. They'll believe anything. They'll believe, they'll believe, they'll believe anything.
Well, let me tell you about a man you want to thank. His name is Henry Brennan, but you can call him Hank. In that Denham courthouse every single day, fighting for right in a special way. Usually defends the other side, then the Commonwealth needed his help, he just had to comply. Karen sitting there with her high-priced crew, claiming the police got nothing true. Says they framed her, oh what a tale, but Hank can see right through that veil. Special prosecutor, that's his role, he is worth more than his weight in gold. Now listen here and listen up, what we got today, it's a battle between truth and what the others say. Karen's got her lawyers, 3 or 4, always pushing truth out the door, but Hank's got something they never seen. He can play dirty while keeping it clean. Listen here and listen up, you will see. This is a lawyer with integrity. The other side carry on and put on a show, but this ain't Hank's first rodeo. Listen here and listen up, mark my word, even though the truth got blurred. Listen here, listen up, not to those noisy boys. Hear Hank speaking in his gentle voice. Listen here and listen up, so easy to tell. The jury won't buy what Karen wants to sell. What Karen wants to sell. You'll see the difference when they brawl between those who stand and those who crawl. Hank's got backbone, steel in his spine, while Karen's side is all serpentine.
shine in this high-profile mess they made. Hank will come to the O'Keefe's aid. In this old courthouse, walls have seen plenty of folk who ain't what they seem. So when you're wondering who to trust, when their fairy tales turn to dust, look for the one who stands up tall, even when his back's against the wall. That's our Hank. He's so trusting, but he ain't nobody's fool. He's smart, respectful, and so totally cool. Trial should be over by end of June. Maybe Harmonica Hank will play us all a tune. I see Karen on my TV screen, acting so innocent and yet is so mean. Those smirks and smug looks upon Karen's face reveal the real truth in this twisted case. Because something's off about Karen's tale. It's a sell your soul to the devil's cell. Her team might be good at dodging justice's call, but Hank will prevail like a big wrecking ball. Her supporters and protesters live in la-la land, their truth slipping away like grains of sand. The big bow on your packed lives coming undone, and we'll all be there when justice is won. Pushing blame on everyone else, building lies to protect yourself. Got your supporters paying your bills while you're spreading fear at will. Lawyers lying behind closed doors, leaving victims keeping scores. Every interview's a show, acting like you didn't know. Playing games with people's minds, leaving broken lives behind. Truth was frozen in that storm, while you keep changing up the norm. Your expensive lawyers spin tales of where you've never been, but the facts are gonna show what happened that tragic night in the snow. Strangers' money flowing through your hands, building up your loyal fans. They believe your every word, but justice knows what really occurred. The truth comes out eventually, no matter what, that's reality. The perfect world falls apart as justice captures your dark heart, and you'll finally pay for what you did that night. Hank's putting truth in the air of Alan, David, and Elizabeth's lying atmosphere. With no shame or regret, you lied to us all, and we'll all be watching when you take your fall.
On a cold January night, temperature began to freeze. At 12:30, after passing Bella's house, began Karen's dirty deed. Her black Lexus made its way through that Canton town. Navigation system pinging, tracking her every up and down. Witnesses might not recall, but Silicon remembers clear. Every turn and every stop, evidence is always here. 'Cause the GPS don't lie, no matter what they say. When justice comes knocking, truth won't be led astray. Karen's panning for the cameras, playing victim to the crowd. But the data tells a tale that's screaming mighty loud. Cell phone voicemails paint a picture, 50 plus calls that night, screaming, "John, I effing hate you." Now that wasn't very polite. Friends came back to look for John, you played them all for a fool. Now the courtroom's getting rowdy, judges turned into a tool. Slowly but surely the focus of what you did that night is so clearly coming into view. Oh, you can spin your story round and round, but technology's got your number now. Every ping and every bite shines a bright spotlight on that night. The lawyers throw their smoke screens, media puts on a show, but automotive computers know which way the wind did blow. Every sensor tells a story, black box doesn't make mistakes. While your experts sweat on the stand, digital proof never breaks. Your alibis keep changing and your tales are getting dark, but the data stays consistent. That is the greatest part, 'cause the GPS don't lie, no matter what they say. When Hank's truth shows up, it blows Karen's fiction away. Now the judge has lost control and the circus is in town. The evidence keeps mounting, stories tumbling down. You can blame it on the neighbors, point your finger all around, but electronic breadcrumbs lead right back to you on solid ground. In this digital age we're living, your fast lawyers can't outrun. Every move is logged and stored until justice finally won. You may have fooled millions with all the lies you told, but the 12 people in that box that matter will see all the truth unfold. The GPS don't lie, no matter what they say. The undisputed truth will be arriving. Karen's long overdue judgment day.
Hey Arca, just a quick DM. Saw your post, made me SMH. What's going on? Something seems off. Your independence making me scoff. Thought you were the real deal till I started seeing links, money trails and backroom deals. Now I know the whole thing stinks. Can't delete your way out of this one. The truth is out, the damage is done. All those tweets you tried to hide can't erase that shady side. Can't delete, your reputation's incomplete. Karen Reed case got me like, defense team's money in your pocket. Your opinion is for sale. Enjoyed watching your big fail. Then Hank came through with the receipts and proof. Your whole facade just went poof. Now everyone knows what you're about. Time to face the music. No way out. Can't delete your way out of this one. The truth is out. The damage is done. All those tweets you tried to hide can't erase that shady side. Can't delete, your reputation's incomplete. Account deleted, but we remember. Screenshots last forever. Now we all see what you tried to hide. No science on your side. Just three guys taking everyone for a ride.
Well, I cut hair for a living here in Nashville town. Red folks' troubles in their faces as they settle down. Got a dog named Johnny Cash lying by the chair. Never learned these new machines, guess I just don't care. Oh, my hands do the talking, scissors always know. But I still write receipts by hand, slow and low. Folks laugh and they tell me, put it all on a screen. But pixels never listen to where you've been. Guess I feel the world too strong, it cuts right through my skin. From the headlines on the paper to the rain rolling in, Johnny Cash wags his tail, keeps my heart in tune. When your heart deep in sorrow, laughter's coming soon. There's Jane with all the worries, Dave with something new. Little stories in their voices, nothing I can do. A comb and a smile, that's my way to cope. Keeping all these blues alive with a brush stroke of hope. If I knew my way around keyboards, would I feel less lost? But my world's a curling lock, not a line of exhaust. Guess I feel the world too strong, it cuts right through my skin. From the headlines on the paper to the rain rolling in, Johnny Cash wags his tail, keeps my heart in tune. When your heart deep in sorrow, laughter's coming soon. Maybe Nashville's changing, screens in every hand, but I find my comfort where the old songs stand. I sweep up the trimmings, let troubles fall free, and in every crooked part I find company. Guess I feel the world too strong, it cuts right through my skin. From the headlines on the paper to the rain rolling in, Johnny Cash wags his tail, keeps my heart in tune. When your heart deep in sorrow, laughter's coming soon. Yeah, me and Johnny Cash, sweeping hair and gloom, finding pieces of the sunshine hidden in this room.